Yo, what's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte. Guys, we're taking a look today at your NHL season, the key dates going into the 2021-2022 NHL season. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about, so let's get right into it. So, some big dates going into this season. Chris Johnston, a Sportsnet hockey insider. The first one being in the spring of next year. We're going to start to see more of the action in the beginning of 2022. The Winter Classic on January 1st, 2022 in Minneapolis, the home of the Minnesota Twins at Target Field, between the Minnesota Wild and the St. Louis Blues. That is the first of the festivities this year. We also have All Star Weekend being held in the Sin City in Vegas. So that'll be an exciting, Vegas hosting their first NHL or league festivity. Exciting stuff there. Very, very exciting. Actually, they're second. Does Lake Tahoe count, or is that too far away to really count? I don't know. But that'll be on January 17th, or somewhere in that second or third week, I'm pretty sure, of 2022. Again, if you guys have the exact dates for the All-Star game, let me know down below. And then we also have this Stadium Series game in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of, Mercedes-Benz? No, that's Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I think it is, in Tennessee, the home of the Tennessee Titans. The Nashville Predators will be playing in a game there. So, very exciting stuff as we get into the season. And those are just some of the festivities, but we also have some other key dates. If you're more of an the nitty-gritty hockey fan, March 21st is the NHL trade deadline for the 2022 season. We always know that's a big day, especially for my channel, so we'll definitely be ready for that one. May 2nd is the first day of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So that is the end of the regular season, beginning of the off-season, or the playoffs, postseason. June 30th is the last possible day of the Stanley Cup playoffs, so at most it will go to June 30th. So that last week of June, we will probably see a cup in whatever city ends up winning. July 1st, as usual, will be the first buyout period. The first buyout period opens, so it's actually a little bit later than usual. July 1st is usually when free agency begins, so they're actually going to be 2 weeks behind. So the first buyout period opens July 1st. July 7th will be the first round of the 2022 NHL Draft. And the second, third, fourth through the seventh round will be held on July 8th for the 2022 NHL Draft. July 12th is the first buyout period. That's where it ends, so you can no longer buy out. It's that 2 week period between July 1st and July 12th. And of course, July 13th, the Christmas day, well, really the Christmas during the summer, free agency opens of 2022. So, some pretty big dates. I'm pretty excited for this season. And like I said, the weird thing is, up until really, it's weird seeing the trade deadline in March. Because usually we see it a month earlier. It's usually that last week of February. It's the last week of March this year. So it's a month later, which is a little bit interesting. The playoffs usually start in April. It's a month back. But again, you have to remember why, some of you may be saying, why is there a difference? They're starting at the same time this year. It's a very condensed schedule because of the Olympics this year. The NHL will be going to the Beijing Olympics in 2022, the Winter Olympics. So it kind of pushes everything back a month, and that's kind of what we're seeing. So it would probably be February 21st if it was a non-Olympic year. But like I said, everything gets pushed back, which is fine. It's not like the last craziness we've been through the past 2 years. We're still going to play a full 82-game regular season schedule, barring, closeouts and stuff like that, which we're not really expecting. But again, listen, if we learned anything from 2020 and really into 2021, nothing is for certain. And with that, we're going to have a regular 4 series, to win the Stanley Cup, 4 best of 7 series games, unless something changes within now to the beginning of the year. But as of right now, that's how it looks. And we will probably have a cup in the last week of June. So if you're planning on going to the Stanley Cup Finals, maybe watch the Stanley Cup. Listen, I've definitely considered doing that at some point. Probably not this year. Unless the Islanders get in that conversation, that's a very different story. But that last week of June, probably want to mark that off your calendar if you're planning on going vacationing, maybe to a city that is hosting the Stanley Cup. So, recap real quick. The deadline is the last week of March. The last week of June, we're going to see the Stanley Cup raised, more than likely, at the latest. The first buyout period, July 1st. The NHL Draft, the first round, the first overall pick will be announced on July 7th of 2022. And then July 13th is the Christmas of the NHL's offseason. It is free agency. And that may be a pretty interesting free agency next summer. We see a couple of interesting names on the board. Guys like John Klingberg in Dallas. The Pittsburgh Penguins have Evgeny Malkin. Potentially even a guy like Alexander Barkov up in Florida, depending on how that whole thing works out. So there's going to be some interesting names on the board there. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited for the 2021-2022 NHL season? Guys, for the first time since the 2018-2019 NHL season, we are going to have a full NHL season. It's been three years since we have had a full 82-game schedule. I am stoked for this. I really enjoyed the 2020 playoff bubble because it was different. But this is hockey, and seeing more hockey than ever, watching the preseason games already. I'm already stoked. I am ready to go. And this is going to be a big season for the Goal Line Hockey channel. We're going to be bringing back the Goal Line Hockey podcast every Thursday night. They didn't really add this part in Chris Johnson's report, but it's important enough. Every Thursday night. And guys, every Friday around 5 o'clock, we are going to be releasing our NHL Power Rankings. I am so excited to do our preseason Power Rankings. That'll be coming up in the very near future. But man, guys, this is going to be a great year, and hopefully the channel continues to grow. I'm hoping to do some live streams on some, once we get closer to the end of the college football season, probably Saturdays, but even Sunday nights, I wouldn't mind doing some live streaming. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, you want to see the latest news around the NHL and more videos just like this one, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. Guys, make sure to check out our links in the description down below. We have some links down there if you want to support the channel. There's two different ways you can do that. One, you can check out our Patreon link. We got that down below the description of today's video. And above that one, we should also have a Streamlabs shop link in there as well. So if you're interested in picking up some Goal Line Hockey swag, maybe to support the channel, and also pick up some pretty cool merch. We got coffee mugs, sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, t-shirts, I already said that, backpacks, all of that stuff. It's all in the description down below, so make sure to check that out. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again next time.